Hello, Campfield, and welcome back to Elder Scrolls Online. Wait a minute. Continuation from the Dark Brotherhood storyline and all like that. Um, Last thing I did was complete the litany of blood. It's a character achievement, but if it was a global achievement, it would say I completed another time and all like that. But yeah, like for example, well, I'm not gonna explain all that, because I don't want to get into all the details. Let me just go to what I need to do.
Just missed Mirabelle. She was heading back to the sanctuary in such a hurry we barely had time to talk.
I was Mirabelle in just a hurry.
I think she was on her way back from a scouting mission. Something to do with Count Carolus of Kvatch, as far as I could ascertain. Mirabelle mentioned she had to convince Astara, and then she was off, heading in the direction of the sanctuary.
Mirabelle was spying on the Count.
Spying, scouting. When you think about it, is there really any difference? Oh, I almost forgot. Astara was asking about you. I'd return to the sanctuary and see what the matron wants if I were you.
I head to that sanctuary and speak to Astra. Okay. Also, I'll be doing a side quest also after a while as well on this part. But right now, the main storyline of the Dark Brotherhood. Continuation of that first. Then I get to the other side quest that the other side quest I'm talking about. I think you unlock that one. Like you can unlock that one like if you get to level 8 or level 9 on your Dark Brotherhood skill line. But yeah. But enough about that. We continue for the story. Look at the mini map. It's on the marker off the map, but actually it's not off the map. It's actually she's right in the center, so I don't know why it's on that with a mini map.
To this one, Mirabelle. Besides,
oh well.
The speaker has already decided.
Too close? They killed Simbar, Astara. I'm going to be a part of this whether you give the command or not.
Assassin, it's time.
Actually, let me see what Queen I have to say.
Please, Assassin, not now. I need to record that exchange between Mirabelle and the matron, word for word. Does cold-hearted oligarch have 1G or 2?
I'm not gonna say. Wait, huh? Whoa. Forgot they had a pet assassin beetle. Anyway. Hill.
Assassin, it's time to collect a payment past due.
Of course, matron. But why was Mirabelle so upset?
Mirabelle's outburst doesn't concern you, Assassin. Focus on the task at hand. Count Carolus still owes us for the sacrament. He claimed to have information about the Black Dragon. Meet him at the ruins of Dossick Moor and find out what he knows.
Why does he want to meet at the ruins?
We're not sure, but that's where he requested to meet. He has a camp there which he's using for his own clandestine purposes. Before you go, talk to Mirabelle. She has information concerning the Count that could prove useful to your mission.
I'll talk to Mirabelle before I head out.
Don't dawdle, Assassin. I gave you a job and I expect you to handle it.
If I go and speak with her, can you tell me what Mirabelle was so upset?
Curiosity isn't a trait I encourage, especially when it comes to matters inside the sanctuary. Still, you'll find out soon enough, I'm sure. Mirabelle has allowed Tanick's injury and the deaths of Simbar and the others to make her emotional.
Was Mirabelle close to Simbar?
As close as any lovers can be, I suppose. The recent deaths visited upon us have affected Mirabelle, but Simbar's torture and murder, that one has left a mark. It has made her emotional, which is never a good thing in our business.
Astara just gave you my mission, didn't she? Well, I can't say I'm surprised.
Astra said you had information for me.
Did she? So I get to do all the work and you wind up with all the glory? I'm getting a little tired of sticking to the shadows all the time. I'm sorry. Was there something else you wanted from me?
I know. Shall we remain silent for information? Let me see.
Excuse my attitude, but you have to understand. Simbar. Anyway, I've been hunting the Black Dragon on my own. I got so close I could hear her voice, but I had to break off the hunt. I didn't want to wind up dead, you understand?
Is that why Astra didn't give you this mission?
Isn't it obvious? She thinks I've lost my perspective, that I'm too sad or angry or whatever to do the job I've done 100 times before. Just promise that you won't tell Astara about any of this. She already thinks I'm reckless enough as it is. One more thing. The last time I tracked the Black Dragon, I followed her past the Dosic Moor ruins toward the old enclave of the Hourglass before I turned back. Make sure the Count tells you what he knows about the Order of the Hour's old haunt.
Thanks for more information, sister. However, but yeah, the Metron don't want her to be, you know, involved in all.
Doddle assassin. I gave you a job and I expect you to handle it.
There's something you need to know.
Yes, assassin. What is it?
The Black Dragon was sighted near the ruins where I am supposed to meet the Count.
I suggest that you proceed with caution then. Did this intelligence come to you by way of Mirabelle by any chance?
Yes, Mirabelle has been tracking the Black Dragon.
I had my suspicions concerning Mirabelle. Thank you for being honest with me. It's time I had a serious talk with our beautiful murderer.
I'll go meet with the Count now. Okay.
Please,
He's still going to say the same thing. Okay. Let me just head out. That'll be done. To the place I need to go to. Yeah, I need to go that way. Okay, come on. Or I could, instead finishing what I need to do, I could hurry through the side quest I talked about that got allotted earlier. I talked about earlier. But, yeah. You know what? I can do that back. I can get back to that after a while. You may just do the side quest. Because the Dark Brotherhood quest that's supposed to be around in this area already done, because I'm supposed to have business while doing another quest, but I already did that quest already, so yeah. So anyway. There we go. Yeah, let me just do this one.
What's a nice assassin like you doing in a place like this?
No.
Hello, hero. I'd say I'm surprised to see you, but I've been watching you for days. Acting surprised would be so disingenuous. Let's just say I'm pleased to once again be graced by your company. You're exactly who I hope to meet out here.
What are you doing in Kvetch, Naryu?
I have a contract. It concerns a corrupt Hlalu noble hiding in Castle Kvetch. A noble who has to die.
Mm-hmm.
I know you work for the Dark Brotherhood now. Our organizations may despise each other, but you and I are friends. And friends help each other.
What kind of help do you need?
This is your territory. I don't want to rankle your superiors by making a social blunder. So here's my brilliant plan. I kill my target, and you take all the credit. Lets me complete my contract while giving you the chance to make a good impression.
Alright, I'll help you.
Smashing. I always enjoy working with you. We have a certain connection, you and I. Don't you just find it to be so intense?
Do you have a plan?
I thought about entering the castle, but I have the kind of face everyone always remembers. Beautiful. So I was thinking you go inside, sneak into Darthus's room, and open the secret passage. Then I hop in and take care of business.
Tell me more about your target.
Right to business? Oh, very well. Darthus Ilrum of House Hlalu is one of those blood-sucking creatures that needs to be crushed beneath a heavy boot. He believed fleeing from Morrowind would put him out of reach, but here I am, contract and all.
Actually, this is part of a prologue quest, but it's not really considered as a prologue, but it's a side quest. It's part of a Dark Brotherhood. Part of a Morrowind DLC. Because, when Morrowind DLC came out, there's a written story. I just say written story because, yeah. Story talking about a background story about Naryu, what she doing on the. Let's try to get out for the Morrowind. And the story, she had to kill all these people that are actually part of her organization and whatnot. Or I can't. I'm just trying to paraphrase what I'm trying to say, but yeah, it's kind of based off that story in a way. Anyway, enough of me rambling about that. What did he do to observe, deserve death?
Seemed like bad form to spill all the gory details. Suffice it to say, he swindled some rather important clients and had the audacity to steal from House Hlalu itself. The last straw was when he closed 2 orphanages to open a corner club.
Certainly, I just ignore that. You certainly look good, Naryu.
Of course I do, darling. What did you expect? That I'd get soft and fat after you abandoned me? Seriously, I'm not sure I like that you joined the Dark Brotherhood. I trust you, of course, but your new family? Not so much.
Yeah. Okay. Why so? I am not going to go through the front door. I'm just. Oh, I can't go that way. She had to go through that way. Wait, I thought I went that way before. Guess I can't go that way yet anymore. I thought it was that way I could have went. Oh well. Anyway, let me just do this quest, then I get back to the Dark Brotherhood quest. So yeah. Oh yeah, this is the courtyard. I don't have to sneak yet. Now I can sneak. Castle Kvetch. This traditional Colorian fortress palace has been the stronghold of the Counts of Kvetch since the days of Razev the Righteous. Early in the First Era, it has changed little in the past 2,000 years. Oh yeah, I did drink some energy drink, but no caffeine in it. So yeah. A Saga of Captain Ursark, Part 6. And now, time to trespass. Get my vanish potions ready. Okay. Nope. Go, go, go. Gotta go, go, go. Don't get seen. Don't get seen. Yeah, don't pay attention to the Clanfear and the blue snake right there, and this Argonian that just with his back is turned. The turn back Argonian. Yeah, go, Sue. I could just assassinate. Oh, I'm about to say I could assassinate them, but I can just hide in here. Here we go. Wait, what is the Lord book called? Gold Coast Children's Bestiality. Wait. Goblin, Minotaur, Ixod, River Troll. Okay. Now she got her mask on.
Wake, wake, my darling. You can sleep when you're dead, which will be sooner than you think.
What? Who are you? What are you doing in my room?
A better question would be, are you here to kill me?
Guards! Guards!
The answer, of course, is most definitely yes. And that saves me the trouble of alerting the castle's defenders. Do me a favor, hero, and make sure someone notices you on your way out.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna get spotted right here. I'm gonna get spotted in the courtyard instead. So, because I don't feel like doing the whole hassle of fighting someone. Nope. Good.
Well?
Why those people didn't know I was in.
Murder in the castle. The Dark Elf noble is dead. Assassin in the courtyard.
Funny it had to do in the courtyard and nowhere else. Oh, I did that. I always I think I did it in the past too. I always go back in the water and thought she was a big deal, but no, she's all the way over deal. So yeah. Come on. Wait, there's a book. Okay. Yes, he is.
That went surprisingly well. It's amazing what can be accomplished when trusted associates collaborate to get a job done. House Lalu won't recover the gold he embezzled, but at least Darthus won't be tearing down any more orphanages.
That's good. Enjoying a nice beverage, I see.
And you should join me. I find that a warm fire, a strong drink, and a hot bath, not necessarily in that order, help me unwind after a contract. Besides, this is Kvatch. You can pray, or you can pray, or you can drink. I prefer the latter.
Did anyone see you leave the castle?
Not a one, hero, but they saw you. Those striking features would be the talk of Kvatch for the next few days. I'd avoid the guards if I were you. Our plan worked flawlessly. Now I won't have to look over my shoulder for the Brotherhood. Thank you.
So what's next for Naryu Rebellion?
Back to Morrowind, I suppose. Or maybe I'll stick around the Gold Coast for a while. See the sights. Take in the ambiance.
That's what you're gonna do?
Have some free time, hero. Let's get together. Work on our mutual cooperation. Who knows? You might even enjoy it.
Yeah, as you say about for a while, yeah, there's gonna be another side quest called the Sweetwell Killer. That you would be involved. But yeah, anyway.
Always a pleasure watching you work, hero.
No, but
You never notice, but I come around to
Yeah.
check on you from time to time. What can I say? You intrigue me. And one of these nights, I'll sneak into your room and... Oh, purely for a social visit, I assure you.
so what have you been up to since we stopped from Moorborn Plague?
Oh, you know how it is. A murder here, an assassination there. A girl needs to stay active. But I wanted to thank you again for all the help you provided back in Deshan. I won't forget that, hero. And I'll never forget you.
By the way, that's part of a base game storyline. That what the dialogue is happening here. Anyway, why don't you stay here? The Dark Brotherhood could use someone like you.
That's a sweet offer, hero. But I already work for a shadowy organization.
Yeah.
Besides, I don't think I'm exactly Brotherhood material. Too much emphasis on pseudo-religious nonsense for my taste. But no offense if you're into that kind of thing.
Actually,
Always a pleasure watching you work, hero. You never notice, but I come around to check on you
anyway,
from time
do
to
you
time.
still have that dress you wore at Fort Almo?
I'm never going to live that down, am I? It did look good on me, though, didn't it? What am I saying? You have a way of making me act unprofessionally, you know that? Well, keep it up. I kind of like it.
Yeah, her like the other side quests we're gonna have Naryu and Waz. That one will be also is considered as a prologue to the Morrowind DLC. It's like a prologue to the Morrowind DLC because it's also not only the Morrowind DLC. Also, I think it's also a bit of future telling of the Somerset DLC as well. Yeah. Speaking of a call to the Warfy, I could do it already. Should I continue with Dark Brotherhood? Or should I do the Sweetwell Killer? I do the Sweetwell Killer one after a while. Because after I do that as a part of another part. Because one thing, like I said, the next thing after the Dark Brotherhood story quest is the Morrowind. So, yeah, that makes sense. Anyway, back to business. Actually, Do I even have a food buff that can... let's see. Maybe just eat that. Actually, some of those foods are for my, daily quests. Like a daily, you know, for, turning foods and stuff like that. Let's just say that. Anyway.
I'm not used to being ordered about by a clandestine organization, so let's get this over with. I'd prefer to conclude our business and forget all about that dreadful ritual I had to perform.
It's time to pay what you owe. Tell me about the Black Dragon.
I already told your associate everything I know. The woman with the dark hair and the staff. Mirabelle, I believe she said her name was. Do I really need to repeat myself to every assassin that slips out of the shadows? If that's supposed to frighten me, it's working. The Black Dragon is the first sword of the Order of the Hour. They're using the old enclave of the Hourglass to amass an army. Siege weapons, new recruits. It's a threat to your people and mine. If that's everything, I'd like to get back on my horse and return to Castle Kvatch. If I'm gone too long, I suspect Primate Artorius will go ahead and change all the locks.
Count Corius, a few more questions before you leave.
Oh, very well. What's a few more moments when I get to spend it with a deadly assassin? What else would the Brotherhood like to know?
I thought the Order of the Hour worked for you.
Whatever gave you that idea? The Order is a company of warrior priests, dedicated to protecting the Cathedral of Akatosh. At least that's how they started. Now they recruit anyone who can wield a sword. I agreed to expand their authority, but...
You allow militant priests to have free one of Kvatch.
My back was against the wall. Between Anvil's aggressive overtures and the rampant increase in murders, I needed help. Primate Artorius offered the order, and I reluctantly agreed. That was before I learned the Black Dragon was one of their number.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the Black Dragon?
Just that the Black Dragon is one of the deadliest warriors I've ever seen. Wears armor as dark as oblivion and twice as frightening. Even makes the rest of the Order nervous. Right after I received the first reports about her, the murders began.
Any idea why a warrior of the Order would be murdering members of the Dark Brotherhood?
Not a clue. We only suspected that the murder victims were members of your guild recently, so my spies never even explored that line of questioning. No offense, but if the lot of you wound up destroying each other, I wouldn't lose any sleep over it. Either Ruby Throne, stop doing that! I've told you everything I know. The Order of the Hour has increased its numbers by offering pardons to Fortunata's pirates, and the Black Dragon can be found in the Enclave of the Hourglass. Now, leave me be!
Stop doors. Yeah.
Over here.
Alright.
Assassin, I hoped I might run into you here.
Maribel, what are you doing here?
Who do you think you are to question my actions? If you must know, Astara sent me to look into the Order of the Hour's activities. Siege weapons, new recruits. They're building an army out here.
Astra sent you here?
Saw right through that, did you? Astara didn't send me. It was a lie. I'm here without contract or permission. I know this might be hard for you to understand, but I need to do this. For Simbar.
Oh yeah. Well, they are both lovers, so that too, but also the Matron don't want her to get killed or yeah. Anyway. Well, I know that's gonna happen to her later on. Anyway, what exactly are you planning to do?
Just one thing. I need to find the Black Dragon and make her pay for what happened to Simbar. I heard her voice and I'd recognize it anywhere. Are you going to stand in my way?
You shouldn't face the Black Dragon alone.
I don't expect you to understand, and I don't want your help. Those siege weapons and other preparations the Order is making, by the way. You should do whatever you can to destroy them and disrupt their operations.
I'll disrupt their preparations if I can. Yeah. Actually, let me see if I went the other way.
It was nice to get to know you, Assassin. And I know it was your pleasure to get to know me. Be careful in there.
Okay. Look. Still that too. Okay. Oh, I was about to walk into that person. Yeah, the book that is on the mini map, it's inside. Yeah. It's a diary, if I remember. That book icon that was on the mini map, so yeah. Okay. Why made me out of crouch?
Guarantee your pirates will enjoy all the rights and privileges of the Order, but only so long as they remain
And
righteous.
the pardons we were promised? Much of my crew is wanted for crimes throughout the Gold Coast and beyond.
Everyone who joins the Order has their offenses absolved, both religiously and legally. We're about to initiate Captain Zayas' crew now, by the way.
I'll take word of your fair offer to my crew after I observe the initiation, if you're all right with that.
Right, that one's down. How about her? Good. Willie.
When the plague spread through Sencha.
Okay.
You can't be too careful when you're big.
Good. Nope. Okay.
Your past is forgotten.
I
as
never
your new
tell the
life
truth
for
to those
Akatosh
unworthy
begins.
of it.
Honor to the Order. The only fish that go where the rivers flow are the dead ones.
Don't be offended. He hates everyone.
Did you hear something?
Y'all hear nothing. Good. Let this calm down, go off. I mean, yeah, here we go.
You wouldn't listen. Now you're in trouble.
Well, yeah, now those papers are burned. You shouldn't walked away from Bill. Okay. Just keep your back turned. You don't see nothing. You two continue talking. Can't go that way. Egg. Spider eggs. I think it's spider eggs. Don't bring Mama's horseshoe downhill to fertilize for eggs while there are juveniles running about. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Wamasu eggs, yeah. Destroy horseshoe. It should say kill. But anyway. Wait, that's just her kids. So where's the... Oh well. Oh, someone came in here. Ah, shoot. Yeah. Oh well. Came too late. Attacked it too late. I should have just ran there and hit it with my weapon. Dang. Now I can't do the optional yet. Oh well. Oh, okay, never mind. I was about to sit and drink, but oh well. There you go. Really? Okay, so there we go. Back to hiding. Oh shoot. Am I getting noticed by a lot of people? By mistake.
I'm unarmed. May we speak before you kill me? It seems you have me at a disadvantage. But you don't have to be afraid of me. Put away your weapons, and I'll help you in whatever way I can.
I know who she is. Why are you helping me?
Primate Artorias teaches us that no one is beyond redemption. In time and with effort, all wrongs can be righted. I can be patient. Can you?
I don't need redemption.
The Primate says regrets are as numerous as the stars in the sky, and they shine brightest in the darkness. But I don't want to talk about religion anymore. It seems you have me at a disadvantage, but you don't have to be afraid.
Tell me where I can find the Black Dragon.
The Black Dragon! How brave of you to seek the most powerful warrior in our order. I can show you where her chambers are, if you like. You know, the Black Dragon was a lot like you once, before she sought redemption. Very much the same, I see. The Black Dragon was an assassin, a member of the Dark Brotherhood, until she had enough of following the commands of others. You're pretty good at that. Silence can be very intimidating. In the right hands, of course. Come, I'll take you to the Black Dragon's chambers, and you can meet her for yourself. Stay close. The Black Dragon's chambers are behind that door. Follow me.
Yeah.
Huh. Looks like we're all alone. The Black Dragon isn't here. I suppose she'll be back soon, if you want to wait.
Why are you helping me?
Primate Artorias teaches us that no one is beyond redemption. In time,
Let me see what you say. Are you trying to redeem me too?
redemption isn't for everyone, and I'd never presume to do such a thing. Unless, of course, you're open to the idea. Do you regret your role in all of this? You can tell me. I'm a good listener.
I'm gonna say this, but yeah. Just lying. What if I do have some regrets?
Regret is a specter of the past that haunts the present. If you had regrets, I'd tell you to leave this place. Leave the Gold Coast, go far away, and find whatever peace you can. If only I'd listened to my own advice.
It sounds like you have a few regrets of your own.
The Primate says regrets are as numerous as the stars in the sky, and they shine bright.
And she's saying the same thing like a while ago. So yeah. Black Dragon's Journal. Yeah, the woman known as Lyra Vera died at my hands. It was my last act as part of the Dark Brotherhood. My last act in Century, now long forgotten. Yeah. No, it wasn't. Yeah. Yeah.
Assassin, up here. I'm waiting for the Black Dragon.
setting a trap for the dragon. Is that the idea?
Wait, who's that with you?
I am death, you silly fool. We'll meet again, assassin. And next time I'll be ready to deal with you.
Don't mourn for me, assassin. I have always dreamed of the void. I'll see Simbar and the Dread Father soon. But you need to warn Astara. The Black Dragon is...
Mm-hmm. Is one of our own. Formerly one of our own. Okay.
So, Assassin, was the Count's information worth all the trouble he put us through?
The Count told me that the Black Dragon is the first sword of the Order of Our.
The Black Dragon is one of the Order. That puts everything that she's done to us in a new perspective. What else did you uncover?
The Order of Our is using the Red Sails pirates to bolster its numbers.
The Grand Sermonizer, the Chanters, now an army of religious warriors. It seems the priests of Akatosh have declared war against the Dark Brotherhood. Were you able to learn anything else about the Black Dragon?
The Black Dragon and the Aur have turned the old enclave of Hourglass into our headquarters.
So the Count was using the ruins of Dossack Moor to spy on the Order of the Hour? Now if we only had some idea as to who's inside the Black Dragon's armor.
She's a woman named Lyra. She may have been a member of the Brotherhood. I recover her journal.
One of our brothers and sisters? I don't recognize the name, but there are other sanctuaries. Why would our sister hunt us? And why work for the Order of the Hour? Where's Mirabelle? I need her to do some digging.
Mirabelle is dead. The Black Dragon killed her.
You encountered the Black Dragon? And you survived? But Mirabelle, why was she even there? I knew her recklessness was going to get her killed. And now we face a greater threat. For all that you've learned, there's still so much we don't know.
I was able to sabotage a number of the Order's preparations.
You did well to disrupt the Order's preparations, and your reward includes a bonus to reflect that. I just wish we hadn't lost another sister along the way. But that's all for now, Assassin. Speaker Tyrannus and I have much to discuss.
Mm-hmm.
The Black Dragon has struck again. Mirabelle is dead.
This happened during the Assassin's mission. Did we learn anything? Or did Mirabelle die in vain?
We learned that the Black Dragon is the first sword of the Order of the Hour. We recovered her journal and discovered her true name, Lyra.
Lyra. Allow me to study the journal, and its secrets will be revealed.
I can't think of anyone better for the task, brother.
I'll dig into the Black Dragon's journal immediately.
See that you do.
What's the level 10? Anyway. Yeah, he went that way, but I think he actually went this way. You would find him up this way. Or not.
Don't blame yourself for what happened to Mirabelle. Her grief drove her into a blind rage. It made her reckless. We can't let ourselves fall into the same trap, no matter how we feel. Stay focused and keep moving forward.
Oh, now it's time, but I can speak to Gwen. Yeah.
I wonder, Assassin, do you have a moment to consider a request? That journal you recovered, the contents are disturbingly intriguing. You reported that my old associate, Lyra Viria, is the Black Dragon. The journal, however, claims the Black Dragon killed Lyra. I need to determine the truth of this matter.
Tell me about Lyra you knew.
Lyra was the most skilled of my brothers and sisters. I assumed she died in the purification of my former sanctuary, along with the rest of my old family. If the Black Dragon killed Lyra, why does she use her name? Curiouser and curiouser.
Because I think because Lyra is one who actually did the purification, and that's why she just claimed herself died. So if I remember correctly, but yeah. What do you want to do?
I want to pretend I never read that journal, but I can't resist a mystery. The Black Dragon killed Lyra and destroyed my former sanctuary. Or Lyra is the Black Dragon. Either way, I need to know the truth. Will you come with me, Assassin?
I'll go with you.
I'll arrange our transport to my former sanctuary. Meet me near the gates of Anvil when you are ready to depart. And thank you for agreeing to help me.
Where is your former sanctuary exactly?
Not far. Just over the border into Black Marsh, as a matter of fact. I haven't been back there in many years. I wonder what we'll find when we finally get there.
It isn't about purification.
Purification. That's what they called it. I suppose the term is accurate. Betrayal and corruption festered in our ranks, though I'm not sure what the source was or why it happened. The Black Hand decreed a systematic cleansing was the solution.
Why weren't you killed in the purification?
Another excellent question. I'm going to record that for later. But as for the answer, I was working deep in Black Marsh during that season. Whatever the rest of my sanctuary did to anger the Black Hand, it was obvious that I had no part in it.
Why would the Black Dragon use your friend's name?
Perhaps the Black Dragon took Lyra's name as some sort of trophy. Or maybe she adopted it to confuse us. Regardless, I thought Lyra perished along with the rest of my brothers and sisters. I thought I alone had been spared.
You think the Black Dragon destroyed your sanctuary?
I'm
Oh,
not sure what
sanctuary.
to believe, but the Black Dragon certainly implies that in her journal. Whatever the case, only a master assassin could accomplish something as far-reaching as purification. The Black Dragon's skills clearly mark her as such.
You sure you want to return to your old sanctuary?
I abhor a mystery. If I have to confront my past to shed light on the present, then so be it. At least I won't be alone. With you by my side, I am sure I can face whatever secret the purified sanctuary may contain.
Does Astra know we're going to do this?
As much as I
this?
admire curiosity, Sometimes your questions can be somewhat irritating. The matron asked me to research the journal and give her a report. My research requires that we visit my former sanctuary. All in the line of duty, as it were.
Shouldn't we let her know where we're going?
Should I go and tell Astara that I am taking her best recruit to a place the Dark Brotherhood destroyed and abandoned, so that we can uncover the truth of the Black Dragon? I'd say no. Let's not do that. She'll hear about it soon enough, anyway.
Okay. Okay, enough of that. Enough talking. On to going. Venom Sensory. I got 9, yeah. Okay. But now it's reduced to 245, my bounty, so that's good. Actually,
One cannot.
alright. There we go. Now. The call to the Rorvi. Uh-oh.
Hold, criminal! Stop! Criminal! Hand over that bounty or else!
It's like you're new to the job.
Sure, I'm not afraid of you, but you can go.
Sure, you're not afraid. And too tight of a spot.
Good to see you again. Tell that little Nord of yours that she should come by and say hello when she gets a chance.
This horse and cart will get us to Blackwood, where Cyrodiil flows into Black Marsh. Climb aboard when you are ready. We can wait if you still have things to do before we depart.
What do we do after we get to Blackwood?
You ask the most interesting questions. Let me jot that down. After we get to Blackwood, Shazara Ta will take us up the river to Sanctuary. Don't worry, Shazara Ta's an excellent boat handler. She knows those rivers like the tip of her tail.
Who's Zarata?
She's a Black Marsh tracker who I've had the pleasure to work with in the past. We can trust her implicitly. Besides, she has the most enticing fascination with all things shadow scale. You'd think I would find that annoying, but not in the least.
Of little use is horse and cart once we reach borders of the marsh. From there, we ride a riverboat to Sacred Place. The flow of the waterways, like swimming in my hatching pool or tracking a guar through mud. You worry not.
stink like death, strange one. Just what are you? No, better not to tell me. If the Shadow Scale trusts you, then so will I, for now.
I'm Argonian. Well, but thing is, also a Dark Brotherhood, but the thing is, I'm not wearing a Shadow Scale. Because, yeah.
Strange, but it doesn't feel like coming home.
But it's determined if you full play if your character is a Shadow, your Argonian character is a Shadow Scale, but yeah, my character wouldn't really be born underneath the Shadow.
Even the listener refused to talk about it.
So yeah. Yeah, to be a Shadow Scale, you have to be. Oh, he's talking again. Yeah, to be a Shadow Scale, you have to talk. You have to be Argonian. You have to be born underneath the Shadow. So yeah.
This time, though, I think we'll learn something I never knew. At least, I hope we will.
Then the ones who born underneath the Shadow be trained to be as Shadow Scales, and they can be later on join the Dark Brotherhood, if I remember how that went. So yeah. Anyway, that's about Shadow Scales. I try to remember.
Here we are. Keep your eyes open. The sanctuary may be abandoned, but such places never stay quiet for long. Let us go inside.
Okay.
Ah, the black door. Still intact after all these years. No worries. I remember the proper reply.
What is the gift of death?
Solace, my brother. Have you ever seen as the Hist sees? Have you ever looked beyond the barrier of time? We're going to need to see with more than our eyes to find the truth in this place.
How do we do that?
Another excellent question. Keep them coming, Assassin. I believe in preparing for every contingency, so I brought along this resin. When burned, its fumes reveal things that are hidden from our feeble eyes.
What do you need me to do?
Can't you sense it? We are not alone in here. I'll need you to deal with anything that tries to stop us, while I keep the flame burning.
Wasn't this sanctuary abandoned?
Didn't I explain that already? Let me check my notes. Interesting. The sanctuary was abandoned by the living, yes. But it still holds many dark secrets. Secrets even the resin may not reveal. We should be on our guard.
Well, let's do this.
Then let me light the flame. Breathe deep and let the resin open your eyes. It might be uncomfortable, but I urge you not to resist. The effects should be temporary in all likelihood. Let the fumes lead us to the answers we seek.
Okay. I could go to this one first. Oh.
Truth tries to hide in plain sight.
Right. You already torture people here.
sealed the sanctuary. No idea they left the bodies where they fell. Let's see what the lesson reveals.
Okay.
Lyra? Is something wrong, sister?
I'm sorry it's come to this, brother.
What are you doing? No, Lyra! Stop!
Lyra.
He felt that way. That okay. Wait to say.
This place
He's gonna say the same thing. He's not gonna react to what he just saw yet. Next.
More remains. Another dead associate. Another piece of this sorry puzzle.
Wait, Lyra, you know me. I'd never betray the Brotherhood.
I do know you, Annalise, but my orders are clear.
Please, there has to be another way.
If only that were true. Goodbye, sister.
Clarity blooms through the fog of the Hist, but to be charged with such a terrible task.
I don't even receive a knife on her. Did something move her body after she died? Eh. Actually, can I just jump over this? Yes. Alright.
Walking these halls reminds me of the story they used to tell to scare the initiates. The tale of the wrath of Sithis.
If a Wrath of Sithis, I be seeing the Wrath of Sithis, but not, he's not coming after me. I should say that. More. Okay.
What? Are those tears? Executioners aren't supposed to cry, Lyra. Come, plunge your blade into my heart. If Sithis calls for me, I will gladly leap into the void. When we are called, we must obey.
You really believe that? Even now, you think this insanity has some sort of meaning?
You're not even paying attention, Queen. He's just looking down.
But we know the truth, Lyra. Now strike and send me home.
In the old stories, the wrath of Sithis appeared to carry away the souls of traitors. If that's true, I wonder why purification was even necessary. Another set of remains. I hope this is the last.
Okay.
Traitor! I'm not the one who betrayed my brothers and sisters.
The Black Hand would never sanction this. I don't believe it.
You don't need to believe it. You simply need to die.
She completed the purification of her own sanctuary. I can't even imagine what that must have done to her. How terrible. Lyra was ordered to purify her own sanctuary. To kill her own brothers and sisters. I never even imagined.
What do you think this all means?
It means I was kept in the dark about the purification. I understand why they thought that was necessary, but it doesn't change the fact that I had to learn the truth on my own. Lyra didn't die in the purge. She was the Black Hand's sword.
But what happened after that? And what's the connection between Lyra and the Black Dragon?
That still eludes me. Obviously, the Black Dragon wants us to believe that she and Lyra are one and the same.
She is.
I can't imagine Lyra turning her back on the Night Mother, on Sithis. There is a piece missing from this puzzle. I just know it.
So how do we find the missing piece of a puzzle?
After Lyra completed the purification, she would have gone to the shrine of Sithis to make an offering and pray over her success. It was her usual ritual. Let's visit the shrine and see if any images remain of that moment in time. Look, I was right. There is another memory to see.
Dread Father, can you hear me? Do you see what they forced me to do? Was this truly your will? Did Mother really command this? I did as I was told, but it still feels wrong. Please, Dread Father, talk to me. Were all these deaths truly what you wanted?
Screenshot I'm doing.
Allow me to assure you, child, you have done exactly as you were commanded.
Speaker, I didn't know you were here.
Another sacrament has been performed. You must go to the city of Kvatch and eliminate Jonas, the primate of Akatosh.
But Speaker, my family, I need time to...
Your family? Such personal attachments are beneath you. Remember who you really are. Ruthless, ambitious. You are my silencer, my weapon.
Yes, Speaker. I remember. I'll go to Kvatch immediately.
The thing is, what happened to our Speaker Arwen? Or, I'm not sure.
Well, wasn't that revealing? I might have to find other uses for these wonderful fumes. It appears that not only did Lyra complete the purification of our old sanctuary as she was commanded, but she also took on another contract when she was done.
I saw, but who's primate Jonas?
Before his grandness Artorius ascended to the top of the religious hierarchy, Primate Jonas was the tip of the tower as far as Akatosh's followers were concerned. There were rumors, but this proves that Jonas didn't succumb to natural causes.
But why is Lyra working for the Order of Aura now?
An excellent question. If the Black Dragon really is Lyra, I'll kill the traitor myself. Meet me in Kvatch, assassin. I have a little resin remaining. With it, we might be able to determine what occurred during Lyra's final contract. Shazara Ta will return you to the Gold Coast. I'll meet you in front of Akatosh's cathedral in Kvatch, after I pay my respects to these memories.
Yeah.
Curious. I vowed never to return to this place, but now I have an uncontrollable urge to linger for a few moments longer. You go ahead. Shazara Ta will see you safely back to the Gold Coast. Let's meet in Kvatch, in front of Akatosh's cathedral.
This statue is what Sithis looks like.
What if I asked you to paint a picture of chaos, or to sculpt infinite darkness out of stone? Sithis is the void. The statue gives form to the unfathomable. A feeble attempt, but even Argonians succumb to such desires.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Greetings, my good friend.
Let's see what Vagoon Spore I get from it.
Make a selection to reveal your rewards. Your crates are gone, my friend. But there are always additional crates available.
Don't need that.
You have no crates remaining.
Yeah.
Purchase more if you wish to try again.
Just get rid of that too. Oh well, got 140 crates. I mean, gem crowns. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm not exactly outside yet. Okay. Nope. Still can't mount, even if I'm outside. I forgot that, you can't. Yeah, you can just get that, anyway.
The shadow scale wants to linger. I expected as much. Come, my boat sails to Gold Coast if where you want to go, that is.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And now I'm upstanding now. Good. Oh, wait. Yeah, wait. No, none of them aren't around, so I need to go to Anvil. Yeah.
Good riddance to those mad cultists and their bad man tree.
There he is.
I can't explain it, but I have a feeling that this is the place. Perhaps a residual effect of breathing so much of the fumes. I've only enough resin left for a few more precious seconds. So let's hope I'm right about this location.
I'm ready if you are.
Then breathe deep of the resin's fumes one last time. Let's see if we can learn the fate of my lost sister, Lyra.
Mm-hmm.
Put away your weapon, child. We have much to discuss. You feel lost without purpose, but the opposite is true. Everything has led you to me.
Oh, really? I just see another witness that needs to be silenced.
I performed the sacrament that brought you here. Not because Primate Jonas needed to die, but because the Dragon God wanted us to join forces.
Yeah. Lie.
I don't understand.
You need to turn away from the void and step into the light. Join me, and together we'll walk the path to redemption.
Redemption? I'm a murderer. There's no redemption for someone like me.
Nonsense, child. Akatosh performs more impressive miracles than that all the time. We just need to turn your talents to the holy work of the Dragon God. Become my champion. A sword of Akatosh. My black dragon that burns away evil's darkness.
Yes, I see it now.
I pledge my blade and my life to you and to Akatosh. Show me the way.
Yeah.
The visions don't lie. The fumes confirmed my worst fears. Lyra abandoned the Dark Brotherhood and became the Black Dragon. She betrayed us all.
I know you were hoping we were wrong about Lyra.
Lyra Viria died the day the Black Dragon was born. Just as the journal said. My friend is gone. All that remains is another enemy of the Dark Brotherhood. An enemy that will die by my hand.
It sounds like yeah, I was about to say Dark. Black Dragon serves Primate Artorias.
And that's the information we need to convey to Astara. Servant and Master both need to be dropped into the void for daring to strike against us. Let's return to the sanctuary and tell Astara what the fumes revealed. I'll meet you there.
So, by the time, I might just turn this quest in, and I can do the last two on another part. So yeah. I could do that, but I won't. I'll just do that off screen for daily. So yeah.
Of course I know where you went, Venom. If I didn't intend for that to happen, you'd be a backpack by now. Tell me what you uncovered.
All evidence points to one conclusion. Lyra is the Black Dragon, and she's working for Primate Artorias.
The Black Dragon was one of us. She knows how we think, how we act. Artorias uses our own weapon against us.
Give me the order, Matron. Let my blade be the one that ends the Black Dragon's life.
Patience, brother. Let me consider the ramifications. Your connection to Lyra could be a boon in this matter, but it could also be a detriment. Ah, here comes our assassin. Back from the wilds of Black Marsh, I see. Come, let's talk. Green Venom Tongue gave me his report on your little jaunt. What you discovered shows how the past sometimes comes back to haunt us. Since this concerns the Primate, Speaker Tyrannus and the Black Hand will determine our next move.
You're not angry? We never actually received permission to go to Venom's formal sanctuary.
Would you prefer punishment to praise, assassin? Let the Black Hand decide how we navigate these troubled waters. For now, work your contracts, sharpen your skills. The Black Dragon will pay for her transgressions, as will her master, Artorias.
Understood. Okay. Level 11. Now this level is a Patomatic Sprint. So yeah. Max level, basically basically the last level 12. So yeah. Yeah, and just so this book can't be attained yet. It'd be later on. So yeah. Anyway, like I said, that would be the last part for. Oh, and I had to speak to Astara anyway, but right now I'm not. So right now I'm just gonna
Assassin, the word has been given.
Well, that's correct, but I'm sorry, not gonna speak. However, I'm just gonna end in front of the speaker if I can do this daily sacrament later on. So yeah, I'm just gonna end here. Anyway, this has been Kenneth. I've been playing Elder Scrolls Online, doing story quests of the Dark Brotherhood. and that one side quest with Naryu. Anyway, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, and happy gaming.